taking on Roderick Strong.
Which is part of the first round matchup in the 2011 Roderick Los Angeles. Introducing first, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, Roderick Strong!
Roderick Strong has been in nearly all of the Battle Los Angeles tournaments, I think only missing one.
Wow.
The only man to have been in all of the tournaments is El Generico, who's advanced to the second round.
And if I'm not mistaken, he's been a finalist a couple of times, right?
As is Roderick Strong, I believe. Eddie Edwards making his Battle Los Angeles debut. Earlier in the evening, Fit Finley made his debut, was defeated by Kevin Steen. The winner of this match will go on to face Kevin Steen. Could be Edwards, could be Strong, but either way, they're facing a man who was battered by one of the toughest in the business. Max, you had the best seat in the house for that match.
Yeah, that was quite an experience to be able to see Steen and Finley go at it like that.
Fit Finley actually taking advantage of you on a couple of occasions.
Yeah, a little bit, but you know, he's a veteran, and that's kind of...
That old dog has got some tricks.
He absolutely does.
Tricks that even you haven't seen.
Yeah, I had to really be on my toes for that. And this right here, I mean, main event match in pretty much anywhere.
Yes, this is a match that has taken place quite a few times in Ring of Honor, I believe, and now happening for the first time here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. It's, you can take a match that's happened 1,000 times anywhere else in the world, but it's different once it gets to Reseda. I'm not just saying that
it's true
to toot our horn, but I'm saying it as a compliment to the fans here in Reseda, the PWG faithful.
Absolutely.
These people, they bring a completely different energy. It's unlike anywhere else in the world.
It really is, and again, we're not just saying that because we're here and we're part of it. It can't be duplicated anywhere. It really can't. You're not even here in Southern California anywhere.
No, it's surprising. I mean, people at first hated the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla return to the American Legion Hall here in Reseda. They didn't like the beer, the parking, the owner, didn't like so many different things. But now it's just, oh, look at this, Eddie Edwards.
Nice move.
Beautiful transition, blocking Roderick Strong's roll through, holding on to the front chancery. But now people have kind of accepted it and grown to love the Legion Hall here in Reseda.
It's true, and I almost regret to see the day when the next show's announced that's not here to see what kind of backlash you're going to get for not being in Reseda.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the Wrestle Reunion coming up. That won't be here. We've done that for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And it's a different fan that comes out of it. I mean, it's the PWG fans here in Reseda, but it's also fans brought in by the legends.
A lot of more mainstream type fans, stuff like that.
But these people here in Reseda, they know the ins and outs of just about everybody here that they see, and they appreciate professional wrestling fought on its highest level.
Absolutely.
And you talk about high level, these two men are top tier in terms of professional wrestling.
Yeah, and nothing can beat the intimate setting you get here in the American Legion Hall. I mean,
nothing beats having to move out of the way multiple times.
Exactly.
No matter where you're sitting in the building.
That's right. It's awesome. Nice roll up, only a 1 count there. And like we've mentioned, these guys have wrestled each other many, many times before. We're still seeing a bit of a feeling out process here in this tournament-type matchup. They know they only have a short amount of time.
It is a 30-minute time limit here in the opening round.
Yeah, so they want to, and the winner potentially is going to go on to wrestle 2-3 times. So, I mean, you need to pace yourself, yet you want to get it over as quickly as possible.
It looks like Eddie Edwards is definitely trying to grind Roderick Strong down as fast as he possibly can, but Roderick pulling Eddie to the outside and chopping him out on the floor.
Wow.
Backing him up over by the bar. These two men just going toe-to-toe.
Oh,
low for a blow.
Yeah.
Knee lift from Roderick, a second one, backing Edwards into the ring post and around. Edwards trying to escape.
I would not want to get in a chopping contest with Roderick Strong. I mean, I'm sure Eddie can deliver him pretty strongly himself, but I still would not want to kiss Roderick off.
Anthony Rosas giving the 20 on the outside. Roderick Strong, almost like a back suplex combination backbreaker on the ring apron.
Roderick rolls back in, but the count still goes for Edwards until Roderick breaks it, which he just did.
I don't think Roderick wants to advance by count out. I don't think he wants to advance. I mean, that would be a smart strategy. It would, Roderick's going to be in a lot better shape than Kevin Steen in the second round.
That's how you think about it.
But I think he wants to inflict as much punishment on Edwards as possible to ensure that he's going to come away with a victory.
I mean, these guys are trying some serious stuff outside the ring.
It looked like a suplex, possibly brainbuster. Oh, what a brainbuster on the ring apron! Eddie Edwards hitting the brainbuster on the ring apron. Roderick Strong, the crown of his head, just went crashing into that steel support beam.
Edwards actually taking the opportunity to catch a breath here, maybe regain his composure as opposed to rolling him right inside the Roderick with a quick couple of kicks.
Vicious kicks by Roderick Strong.
And again, breaks the count, starts it again. We do employ the 20 count here in PWG. It gives the wrestlers a lot of time outside the ring. We know that. But we don't like to see matches end in countouts. Look at that.
Edwards moonsault off the apron. Didn't even go to the rope.
Gets a positive reaction.
Eddie Edwards taking the fight directly to Roderick Strong.
And the chops are flying again outside. We can't quite see very well from our vantage point, but our cameraman's right there, so I'm sure he's getting all this.
Eddie Edwards rolling Roderick into the ring. Roderick staggering up to his feet. Edwards, oh, big drop kick takes Roderick off his feet.
Quick pin.
1, 2. 2 count. Of all the men entered in the tournament tonight, the Battle of Los Angeles tournament, no man has ever won the tournament before. So it would be a huge honor. It would be a dream come true for Roderick Strong and El Generico. Both men have kind of the always a bridesmaid, never a bride thing going. And but Roderick Strong's got a tough test ahead of him. Tough test on his hands right now. A tough test headbutting him in the temple in Eddie Edwards.
Just like you mentioned, the history between these guys, battling each other all over the country, coast to coast. I think between the two of them, there's going to be a little more on the line than just the next bracket in the Battle of Los Angeles here. I think they both look forward to seeing each other in the opening round here, a little too much.
Yeah, I think these guys might have even crossed paths in Noah, Japan. Don't quote me on that, but it is entirely possible. Roderick Strong looking for the stronghold. No, not the catapult. The catapult, the guillotine across the bottom rope.
That highly illegal move, dangerous move.
Could crush the windpipe, could crush the larynx. But either way, it is, it's restricting your opponent's ability to draw in breath. And
Roderick moving from the fish hook to the eye, to the nose, to the hair. He's just really trying everything here.
He's holding on, not relinquishing the hold, but breaking the illegal part of the hold. I guess satisfying Anthony Rosas enough. I mean, the hold itself is not illegal. It's just the little accoutrement.
Exactly. And I guess if you wanted to be a stickler, the referee could make him break the hold altogether.
But in PWG, we are.
Wow.
Big fight. Caught him on the chin with that one. Rick Knox, the senior official here in PWG, the arbiter of the rules, has determined that, give the competitors here a little leniency. Nobody wants to see something end in disqualification.
No.
So, and Rick Knox, I believe you could be, and deservedly so, applauded for that.
Well, we appreciate that. And it's not just me. I mean, it's all the refs here, and it's you guys, PWG management, kind of let us go through and do things our way here, which I think is a part of the overall experience here. It really is. We don't have many DQs. We don't have many countouts. We try to avoid that sort of thing. I mean, sometimes it's inevitable. We do try to maintain order, but just like you said, we try to give them leniency too. We want the fans to be happy with the fights that they're seeing, and we want the wrestlers to be able to do their thing.
And right now, Roderick Strong doing his thing at the expense of Eddie Edwards' ability to breathe.
Yeah, look at how he's like leaning forward, putting all his weight on the lungs there.
It's almost like a full Nelson, where he's pushing his head down into his chin, into his chest. But now Edwards back up, chop to the chest. But if there's anybody that knows something about chops, it's Roderick Strong. But he's throwing elbows.
Yeah, he's coming in with forearms here.
Elbows. A chop will sting you. A chop will it'll make it hard to breathe. But an elbow, that'll rattle your brain.
Elbow will knock you silly.
Just ask Willie Mack, who He ate quite a few elbows in that opening contest, but still was able to have his wits about him enough to roll up Chris Hero in just about the deepest backslide I had ever seen. Willie Mack was actually doing a headstand when he rolled Chris Hero.
Yeah, that was a fantastic match. I was watching most of that.
Kitchen sink by Roderick Strong.
You gotta watch that. That looks like it could have been a little low there.
Edwards. Oh, just his elbow.
Like,
boxing elbows, back elbow. Oh, shot to the throat. Roderick went for the lariat.
oh my!
Release German suplex. I think he put Roderick down on his shoulder and his head.
Both men a little woozy here, as they should be. Referee Tony Roma starting the standing 10 count. Starting to see a little bit of life.
Tony Roma famous for his ribs, famous for his standing 10 count, famous for being too tall. Too tall Tony Roma, that's what they call him.
Too tall, yeah.
He's like Ed Too Tall Jones.
Both men pair off in opposite corners, come mid to mid.
Wow. Roderick ran right into that. Eddie Edwards using the length of his legs to avoid the upper body strength of Roderick Strong.
Look at this.
Oh, Facebuster just sat out and drove him face first, into the canvas.
Went for almost like a Shining Wizard type move. It looked more like he kicked him in the solar plexus and nailed him with the shin.
A shining kick.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, dueling chants from the fans here.
The fans in the seat is split 50-50. They'd love to see both men advance. Love to see Roderick Strong finally get that feather in his cap, that Battle of Los Angeles win.
Wow.
Big enziguri. And Roderick Strong, you can see holding out with all of his might.
He
Does not
got
want
his
to
own foot there so he would not fall out.
Does not want to spill the outside.
Whoa, look at that.
Edwards.
Oh, man.
One, two. Now Roderick kicks out. Single leg grab. Single leg grab. Roderick Strong. Center of the ring. Oh, you see he kicked out the leg of Edwards. That was brilliant move.
That really was. I was impressed. Nice way of getting out of that.
Brilliant move. Kicked him out and just allowed him to lunge for the ropes. Not sure I've ever seen that before, but Roderick Strong, you know, he gets a lot of criticism for being a bro, for the FRS, the freaky Roderick strength, for not being one of the smartest men of professional wrestling, but Roderick Strong, deceptive.
Yeah, absolutely.
When it comes to his mastery, to his knowledge, his ring awareness.
He'd prefer everyone to think that. Let them all think that he doesn't know what he's doing. You know, he's gonna show you different.
Please underestimate.
Absolutely.
After the Olympico Slam, only getting a 2 count in Edwards. Roderick Strong returning to his feet. A little bit frustrated. You can see still working out the kicks in that left knee after that single leg crab from Edwards.
Edwards slips out, hits the ropes, right back up.
Slips out once again, but Roderick backs him into the corner. Oh, another boot to the face.
Face full of Edwards.
Oh, big running elbow.
That was a windup from the far side of the ring. Double gut buster. Oh my God.
Roderick Strong coming from the cheap seats with that one too.
Gotta be it.
No.
Eddie Edwards showing why he is a true champion at heart. I mean, how can you kick out of something like that? That's pure instinct right there.
Roderick Strong, he's got that strong hold on wide. He is sitting back. Edwards, he's a little close to the ropes, but still.
He cinched it. I mean, he might be able to lurch and get to the rope.
Eddie Edwards, though, you can see he's pushing his legs out, relieving the pressure on his lower back, and does make it to the bottom rope. Eddie Edwards is in a bad way after that knee, that jumping knee caught him right underneath the chin. He's lucky he didn't bite his tongue off.
He really is. I mean, that could have been dangerous there.
It was dangerous, but it could have been exponentially more dangerous.
Could have been fatal.
Eddie Edwards could be bleeding to death because he severed his tongue right now.
Wow.
Went for the backbreaker on the ring apron.
He was lucky he got out of that one.
Edwards escaped into the ring, but ate a shoulder to the midsection.
Wow.
Went over the top. Edwards catches him.
Oh, too bad. Oh.
Super kick side of the head. Edwards. Driving it down top of the head. Wasn't even a face buster.
Poor Roderick.
Hook of the leg.
Oh.
2 count only.
Very, very close. But Roderick has dropped on his head a couple of times in this match. That's got to start taking an effect on him.
Yeah, the FRS can only count for so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sooner or later, you're going to need to have your wits about you. If you get rattled like that, you might not hear that first pinfall. You might think the second count is the first.
Very good point.
And you might think you just inadvertently get pinned.
Have one more second than, or one less second than you think you do.
Roderick strong big elbow. Backs away Edwards, but Edwards stunning chop. Both men trading.
Feel the bass drum in those chops.
Center of the ring. These subwoofers are hitting.
Oh my.
Edwards big elbow. Roderick goes down to his knees. Series of chops. Another knee.
Those knees.
Roderick he's striking like a cobra with
Yeah,
them.
I mean, they literally are just out of nowhere. Standing knee jump, that's...
Edwards, lung blower. Roderick up. The sick kick sends Edwards for a loop. 1, 2. Now Edwards kicks out.
Still only 2. I think Roderick, had he maybe got that kick a little higher, might have been good enough. But as it was, he got him in the chest. Might have knocked the wind out of Eddie, but I don't think it really knocked him out.
Roderick strong, looking perhaps for the Gibson driver. That Tiger driver power bomb. Edwards. Enziguri.
Kick to the back of the head.
He just went down in a heap. Roderick Strong's trying to pull him out, trying to maintain his momentum, but Edwards is on he's on spaghetti legs right now. He's on the top rope right now.
Well, now he's being set up for something here. Not sure what Roderick's going for. Maybe some sort of neck breaker maneuver.
Perhaps the backbreaker on
that's
the
right.
turnbuckle. We've seen Roderick use it before.
Yeah.
Well, he's got
Lifting him up on his shoulder.
Look at this. Could be the avalanche. No, Gamagiri. And Roderick Strong spills the outside, perhaps the safest place for him right now. Wow. Super kick. Catches him on the side of the head. Roderick should have stayed on the floor.
Yeah, both men on the apron, but opposite,
Eddie Edwards up to the head. Oh my God. Diving stomp on the ring apron.
That's bordering on criminal right there.
Eddie Edwards going up to the top once again. Roderick standing up. Stomp across the back. No! Roderick kicks out. I thought that was 3 for sure.
I thought he could have pinned him after that stomp on the apron there. That was amazing. Roderick showing some amazing intestinal fortitude here. And once again, the fans showing their appreciation for these 2 warriors.
Roderick Strong trying to get back up to his feet, but after 2 consecutive stops from Eddie Edwards, coming down from the top turnbuckle. Cross leg.
Look at that.
Roderick Strong rolls him up. Crucifix. 2. No.
2.
Pinning predicaments coming from both men here. Roderick rolls him up. Eddie Edwards rolls him up, sits forward. 2 men trading pinfall attempts. Roderick sweeps up the legs. He got the stronghold.
Wow, right in the middle of the ring this time. No.
Center of the ring. Edwards rolls him through. 2. No. He ducked under. Rolls through. Single leg grab. Roderick rolls through. Spins inside cradle. Inside cradle on Edwards.
Oh! Strong goes down.
Eddie Edwards defeating Roderick Strong with the inside cradle. Advancing to face Eddie Edwards advancing to face Kevin Steen in the second.